Good day everyone, I'm Nikki Jean Lozon and welcome to Contemporary World. So I'm here to discuss some information about the global interstate system. The states plays a big role now in our globalization nowadays because states has the traditional been the subject of the most interest of the scholars of politics because they view the state as the institution that creates warfare and sets economics policies for a country. First one, let's define what is state. State is a political unit that's authority over its own affair. In other words, it's a borders recognized by the other countries. It assumes that whoever is in charge of those borders has the right to determine exactly what is going to happen in their country. So states are the independent political communities that possess a government or sovereignty in a particular portion. So the next one is interstate. Interstate is relating to or connecting two different states, existent or occurring between the states, especially in the US. Nation states, relatively modern phenomena in the human history, whereby it composed of two non-intelligible. The first one is nation. Nation is imagined community. It does not go beyond given official boundary. It is inherently limited and sovereign. The second one is states, means it refers to a country and its government. Treaty of Westphalia, which established the notion of the states and the idea of the state's sovereignty.
When we talk about the nation-state, we are really talking about three separate things: the nation, the state, and the nation-state. Confused? Don't worry, you're not alone. Take a deep breath and relax. The nation-state is a system of organization in which people with a common identity live inside a country with firm borders and a single government. That wasn't so bad, right? But what does it all mean? The nation-state has a dramatic influence on the way we live our lives. It's how we identify ourselves. I'm American, I'm Russian, I'm Antarctican. Okay, that last one isn't a thing. It also determines what language we speak, what laws we follow, and what holidays we celebrate. Cinco de Mayo, Boxing Day, 4th of July. The nation-state is a system of political, geographic, and cultural organization, and it is one of the most important parts of your life that you don't think about. The nation-state is held together by its physical boundaries, its government, and the fact that the people believe they are connected to each other. The fundamental parts of the nation-state are the nation and the state. Let's start with the state. In the broadest terms, the state is a body of government. All the rules and laws, the government officials and their titles, the physical boundaries, and those who define them, these make up the state. The state is what makes a country run from a political, practical standpoint. The nation, on the other hand, is the people. The nation is created by a shared belief that the people inside a country are connected to each other. Whether you live in Cleveland, Denver, or San Francisco, you still share a connection with other Americans. The idea that people of a nation are connected to each other is called nationalism. Nation-states must also have a shared national culture. This is often achieved through common language, history, holidays, and education. Sometimes national culture is a result of similar people living in the same area. In the United States, the colonists began developing a unique national culture which led to them declaring war against England and creating their own government and state.
So going back in 1648, Treaty of Westphalia is a set of agreement between May and October 1648 to end the 30 Years' War between the continental powers of Europe. It is a brutal religious war between Catholic and Protestant. After defining state and interstate, let's go define what is global interstate system. Global interstate system is the modern world structures politically is interstate system, a system of competing in alliance states. Global interstate system is referring in a whole system of human instruction. The modern world system structures politically as an interstate system. Politically, scientists commonly call this the interstate system. And the main focus of this system is in the field of international relations.
Hi there, I'm Marian. Global interstate system have a strength. First, it will make travel less, cheaper, faster, and better. Second is expanding the relationship between two countries or nations. Now that we know the strength, let's find out the goal. The goal of global governance is to provide global public goods, particularly peace and security, justice and mediation, system for conflict, functioning markets, and unified standards for trade and industry.
The weakness of global interstate system are imposed long-term costs on the country, cut down on competition between shippers and passenger carriers. Rising consumption of gasoline led to air pollution and a dependence on oil that affected consumers and foreign policy for generations to come.
The purpose of global interstate system is to meet the needs of our growing population, expanding the economy, and to promote economic development. It also contributes to peace and security in a way that it will promote international collaboration through educational, scientific, and cultural reforms, and through this, it will enable to increase universal respect for justice, the rule of law, human rights, along with fundamental freedoms.
Today, the globalization politics created the atmospheres where the ideas of nation-states, state of sovereignty, government control, and state policies are challenged from all sides. So today's globalization politics, they see the ideas of nation-state sovereignties, government control, and state politics as a threat or a challenge. With globalization, some scholars suggest a decrease in the power of the states, then others, actors actually becoming more powerful. So there's three kinds of replacement to the traditional nation states. The first one is manifest efforts of countries and governments in the world cooperate and collaborate together. The second one is international and regional economic bodies, such as IMF and the World Bank must be also considered. They often push for neoliberal reforms in the world. The third kind of replacement is the traditional nation states, and the idea of national autonomy comes from the nation state, private capital groups, and including the banks, groups of people with money that can determine the well-being of people and in a particular area. Multinational corporations and non-governmental organizations such as the Amnesty International are significant organizations into question the strength of national autonomy in the global politics. These two organizations are questioning the strength of the national autonomy in global politics. Emergence of non-state organizations like Al-Qaeda, ISIS, and terrorist organizations which seeks the power try to depose a government and replace the system with their own ideological belief. Now, they want to dispose the government and get the power and lead the country using their own beliefs. The global international system is a governed organizational institution that governs international relations for the mutual benefits. So that's our some information about global interstate